Hello, my loves, and welcome. Planning a trip across the pond to good old Blighty, are we? Well, hold your horses, because before you pack your bags and brush up on your British slang, we need to have a little chat about the dreaded V-word visas, darling, visas. So whether you're dreaming of strolling through Hyde Park, catching a West End show, or finally seeing Stonehenge with your own two eyes, this video is your one-stop shop for navigating the UK visa process. Right then, before we get bogged down in forms and whatnot, let's have a chinwag about the different types of UK visit visas. First up, we've got the standard visitor visa, the all-rounder, if you will. This little beauty covers most holidaymakers, folks visiting family, and even those popping over for a spot of business. Next, we have the marriage visitor visa for all you lovebirds out there planning to tie the knot on British soil. And for those just passing through, perhaps on your way to a fabulous European adventure, we have the transit visa. Choosing the right one from the get-go will save you a right royal headache down the line, so pay attention, poppets. Now, before you get too carried away with booking those plane tickets and reserving your afternoon tea, we need to have a quick chat about eligibility. First and foremost, you need to prove that you intend to leave the UK at the end of your visit. Evidence of onward travel, like a return flight, is usually a good way to show them you're serious. Then there's the matter of funds. The UK can be a tad pricey, darling, so you'll need to demonstrate that you can support yourself financially during your stay. Visiting family, attending a conference, indulging in a spot of retail therapy on Oxford Street. Whatever your reason, make sure it's legit and you've got the documentation to back it up. Remember, honesty is the best policy, even when it comes to visa applications. All right, gather round, my little paper chasers, because we're about to delve into the wonderful world of visa documents. This is the part where your organizational skills will truly shine. Think of it as a treasure hunt, but instead of gold, you're after the golden ticket to your next adventure. First things first, you'll need a valid passport. This is your key to the world, so make sure it's in tip-top shape. Make sure it's got plenty of validity left on it, at least 6 months beyond your intended stay. You don't want to be caught out with an expired passport halfway through your trip. Next up, proof of funds, darling. Bank statements, credit card statements, anything that shows you can support yourself while you're away. Even a letter from your fairy godmother promising to foot the bill. Whatever you've got, bring it on. The more comprehensive, the better. Then there's the all-important travel itinerary, flights, accommodation bookings, the works. This shows you've got a plan and you're not just winging it. And let's not forget the purpose of your visit: conference invitations, business meetings, or even a letter from a friend inviting you over for a cup of tea. Letters from friends and family. Anything that explains why you're heading to your destination. Even a handwritten note begging to be let loose on Carnaby Street. Whatever it is, make sure it's convincing. The more personal and genuine, the better. Finally, you'll need to prove you have ties to your home country. This is crucial to show that you intend to return home after your visit. This could be a job, a mortgage, or any other significant commitment that ties you to your home. Or even just a very needy cat who refuses to use the automatic litter box. Whatever it is, make sure it's something that clearly shows you have a reason to come back. Okay, kittens, it's time to embrace the digital age and tackle the online application. The world of digital forms and online submissions can seem like a maze, but fear not. Don't worry, it's not as daunting as it sounds. With a bit of patience and a sprinkle of determination, you'll get through it. Think of it as a slightly more official version of filling out your online shopping cart, just with fewer shoes and more visa fees. It's all about perspective, right? First stop, the UK Government Visa website. This is your gateway to all the necessary forms and information. Once you've found the right application form, and trust me, there are more than a few, take a deep breath. It's time to channel your inner data entry clerk and start filling in those boxes. Be accurate, be honest, and start filling in those boxes. Be accurate, be honest, and take your time. This is not a race. And for goodness sake, double check everything. A small mistake can lead to big delays. Now comes the fun part, uploading all those delightful documents we talked about earlier. This is where you prove your organizational skills. Make sure they're clear, legible, and in the correct format. Blurry or incomplete documents can cause issues. And in the correct format. With the documents uploaded, you're almost there. It's time to face the music, the visa fee. Yes, it's a necessary evil, but think of it as an investment in your future. Finally, you'll need to book an appointment at a visa application center. This is the last step before you can breathe a sigh of relief. Congratulations, darling. You've conquered the online application. You've navigated the digital labyrinth with grace and poise. Now go on, treat yourself to a biscuit. You've earned it. Enjoy the sweet taste of success. All right, my little jet setters. It's time to put on your best outfit. Whether it's a sharp suit or a stunning dress, make sure you look the part. After all, first impressions matter, even at the visa application center. And brace yourself for your close-up, because it's off to the visa application center we go. This is where the magic happens, where your journey to the UK officially begins. Think of it as a slightly more formal version of a passport control queue, just with fewer grumpy travelers and more fingerprint scanners. The atmosphere is a mix of anticipation and nervous excitement. First things first, make sure you arrive on time, darling. Punctuality is key here. Arriving late could mean rescheduling your appointment, and nobody wants that. Once you're through security and have charmed the staff with your dazzling personality, you'll find that the staff are generally friendly and helpful. A smile and a polite attitude can go a long way. You'll be ushered over to have your biometric information taken. This is a crucial step, so follow the instructions carefully. This involves a quick photo, smile. Make sure you look straight into the camera and give your best, most natural smile, and a scan of your fingerprints. Each finger will be scanned, so be prepared to place your hands on the scanner as directed. It's all very high-tech and futuristic, darling. The equipment might look intimidating, but it's all designed to ensure your identity is verified accurately. Next, you'll have a brief interview with a visa officer. This is your chance to shine and show them why you're the perfect candidate for a UK visa. Don't panic. They're just there to make sure you're a real person and not some elaborate AI creation trying to infiltrate the UK. Stay calm and answer their questions honestly. They might ask you a few questions about your trip, like why you're visiting, where you'll be staying, and what you plan to do while you're in the UK. Be prepared with clear and concise answers. They might also ask if you have any plans to elope with a charming Brit. It's all part of the process, so keep your sense of humor intact. A little laughter can ease the tension, so don't be afraid to share a light-hearted moment with the officer. It shows you're relaxed and confident. Finally, you'll hand over your original documents for verification. Make sure you have everything organized and ready to go. Congratulations, Poppet, you've survived the visa application center. Take a deep breath and pat yourself on the back. Now go on, treat yourself to a celebratory cocktail. You've earned it. Cheers to new adventures and the exciting journey ahead. Right then, my little globetrotters, you've submitted your application, braved the visa application center, and now it's time to play the waiting game. The standard processing time for a UK visit visa is usually around 3 weeks, but it can vary depending on several factors. If you're the impatient type, you can always opt for the priority service, which can significantly speed things up, often to within 5 working days. While you're waiting, try to distract yourself with other pre-trip activities, like planning your itinerary and brushing up on your British slang. The moment of truth has arrived, my little adventurers. The email you've been anxiously refreshing every 5 minutes has finally landed in your inbox. It's time to find out if your UK visa dreams have been realized, or if you're destined to stay put for the foreseeable future. Open the email, take a deep breath, and drumroll please, if your application is approved. Congratulations, darling, you've officially been granted access to the land of tea, crumpets, and questionable weather. Make sure you check the details carefully, like the dates of your permitted stay and any conditions attached to your visa. If your application is rejected, don't despair, darling. It's not the end of the world, although it might feel like it right now. The Home Office will provide you with a reason for the refusal, and in some cases, you might be able to reapply. Well, my little crumpets, that's all from me for now. I do hope you found this whirlwind tour of the UK visa process somewhat enlightening. Remember, a little preparation goes a long way, and with the right attitude and a dash of good humor, you'll be navigating those application forms like a seasoned pro in no time. Don't forget to subscribe for more travel tips, hilarious anecdotes, and the occasional celebrity interview. Fingers crossed for Idris Elba. Until next time, my dears, safe travels and chin chin. Thanks for watching. We hope this guide helps you successfully apply for your UK visiting visa.